Hey guys, and welcome to Meaningful Mondays number 2, my Valentine's message to all of you. So, February the 14th is coming up, and it's one of those many occasions where consumer culture takes over and the shops are literally lined with products all red and pink and perfect. There'll already be loads of you, because this is the internet, saying how much you loathe and detest this day because of its well overthought and redundant cliche ideals that suggest that love is the most important thing on this one day. We all know that inevitably relationships begin, they have to come to an end, others then begin, and some far outlast our expectations. Now, before this turns into a rant, I wanted to talk to you about one specific subject that attracts such bad press in this day and age. When you think about a plethora of romantic comedies, romances and love stories that have lasted the ages and are retold countless times and only serve to make you feel kind of crummy that your life isn't all that great. The truth is, to my knowledge, I've only ever dated one person that's been on February the 14th. And he was, well, kinda almost light years away from me at the time anyway, and we didn't work out and I'll spare you the awkwardness of getting to know me for another time. The fact is, there's a much more important love that is certainly closer to home by far, and that is ourselves. But there will no doubt there'll be people cramming their entire dating for the year into this one special night. But let's be honest, statistically, if we're looking for love is less likely to hit you than the cowboy riding ostrich in the middle of a London shopping centre. Chiefly because, do you actually know any outlawed ostriches in that wild west of old? I have no answers as to whether love should be something you work hard for, to keep from burning to the bottom of the pan, or should be something that's weightlessly magical and effortless. I expect too much of either is the wrong answer, but there's no formula. Dating sites would like to tell you that there's a perfect algorithm for all these sorts of things, but let's face it, the harder we try, the more likely we're gonna be to neglect the one thing people actually fall for, which is ourselves. There's a uniqueness and importance about being yourself that is literally unparalleled. Just knowing that you love yourself enough to get out of bed in the morning can be someone's worst nightmare sometimes. It's like the random acts of kindness from those really unimportant strangers that mean the most. It's the way you can look in the mirror and see the positives. It's the time that you spend with your family and your friends who love you unconditionally that have the biggest bearing on us as we grow. I don't think the notion of love is an unimportant one. I mean, it's certainly an occasion that is auspicious enough to be celebrated, but let's not forget that there are 364 other days a year that aren't filled with quite so much love. If we could take apart a tradition that is saturated in infatuation with the commercially attainable, not so significant other, and breadcrumb it throughout the year, spreading the love for ourselves, our friends, our family, the people in our lives that are not sent to judge us, but to encourage us, to raise us and to share us in our lives, I think you'll find that we'd feel a lot better with a less glaringly obvious attempt at a token from our admirer, however attractive and appealing that seems at the time. All wounds will definitely heal, and sometimes it's better for us to live in our moment rather than one prefabricated for us. Okay, so thanks for listening to this great long rant that turned into a rant even though I said it wouldn't. I really hope that whatever you're doing, you enjoy your plans, even if you don't have any, and that you remember to keep some of the love back for yourself this year, and to send a little compassion to those who you love the most, whoever they happen to be. Josie will be back on Thursday with probably a thoughtful Thursday. So yes,